Hey, my wisdom lights, come on in, come on in, come on in. We got a lot to talk about today. We got a lot to talk about today. We got a lot to discuss. It's hot right now due to, of course, the age of Aquarius. People figuring out who's winning, who's losing. So we're gonna go deeper into that today. Of course, whatever y'all want to ask, whatever readings y'all want, whatever y'all want to talk about, we can do that later. Just send me some love, send me some hearts and things like that. Thank you so much. But we're going to get something off my chest. Trying to get this other one up. Okay, so first thing first, I love people. I love people. I grew up in a church. I grew up in the church, okay? I'll be considered like a church witch or a church witch equals sign energy manipulator. So you have to do your research, take classes. A lot of these celebs and people, even me, you have to grow into. You have to have those spiritual awakenings. Even if you grew up in a church your whole life, you came across. We talked about that a couple months ago. Me and my friends, like, wait a minute, you know, as a child, my daddy, you know, we paying tithes and stuff like that, going to church, and like we leave church and go by some of the worst people, worst cousins' house. That like, oh, out the blue they bring up witchcraft or magic or look what book I got, and they throw it in your face. You know how children are. So that's the conversation. And you know, I had what it was, Neptune square Jupiter. So I will go across a lot of people that had issues with faith, magic, and those things, and me breaking those norms, you know. And I don't mind breaking it. I don't mind conversations. I don't mind having tough conversations, you know. So that's what we at today. I want to discuss that and break those norms and break those egos. Today is the ego death. Neptune is in Aries for 15 years, and get ready, you're about to be broken. It's war zone energy. Take it how you want it, leave it, but it's war zone, okay? And war is, again, either Athena, peaceful, or Aries. You know, the different war gods and goddesses, Freya, things like that, like Mr. Odell Beckham Jr. You're going to talk about him as well, one of my twin flames. So, he's Shango, I'm the Oya energy, okay? Those storylines that's in the collective right now with the twin flames, twin souls, and things like that. But, it's time for us to, you know, debunk that fear. Like, I love Tamar Braxton, Keisha Cole, a couple of the people I've been working with. And, you know, Tamar don't know what she did for me last year. And I broke it down to, but she haven't digested it. I do spiritual work. I work with Orishas, different pantheons. And Orishas on a journey, you work with them. They come to you. They talk to you spiritually. Things like that. And it's very peaceful. Never really chaotic with me. Other people that don't have that church background or that don't have that peace in them. Because Orisha energy is as shade. They mirror back to you, you know. And I'm very peaceful. I'm very harmonized. I was a dance coach. I have harmony built in. I'm able to bring somebody from looking, you know, wild, chaotic, ugly, and make them beautiful, win trophies, and win, you know, in competition, beauty competitions, basically. You know, dance competition, how beautiful can you, artistic, put together this rhythm of beauty and music and the art form of dance and win. I have it. I have won over 7 competitions, you know. I have stopped, but I have won, okay? So I am like equal. I'm winner. They have some celebs have great songs, great sounds, and haven't won a Grammy, you know, or win other awards, you know. So, you know, I have the ability to win. It's on my resume. But where we at right now, it's time for the collective, and especially celebs, to, a lot of them are dying out. Age of Aquarius is power back to the people, period. Go write this down, research it. Power back to the people. If you don't understand that, you know, it's you meant to help, basically. Common denominator and gain things. Aquarius will gain things. But last year, due to school, I was at school struggling with some stuff, the spiritual warfare with him and the Kardashian, different things like that. It was a lot last year, oh my God. But I went to the financial aid lady, and another lady, when I signed up for school in January, she turned, I was just sitting there, she turned and looked at me, and she looked like Tracy. Now, mind you, Tracy came to me 3 years prior when I had an issue with the age of Aquarius bullshit, then with the spiritual attack at school in Baton Rouge. But I had moved to New Orleans and different things like that for last year's school. But she turned, I saw them all spiritually. I don't know if they're my archangel or not. but they came in helping. And then this time I had forgot about it because most of it happened. I had got 3 cars. I broke all these curses, generous curses. I had over $300 zero down for my cars. I'm very lucky. If you want a car, come talk to me. My magic, my spirituality, my sigils, my things work. Okay, all in the Archangel archive and things like that when you educate yourself. Education, okay? But Tracy popped up at school. The lady turned, and it was like a, like a fairy. She turned like Cinderella Godmama. She turned and she looked, and I said, Tracy Braxton. I said, Tracy dead, But she came to me the day she died. Remember this? It snowed, right? I'm just letting you know. Oh yeah, I deal with the weather. So, she turned and I looked and I said, Tracy, is that Tracy? And I just kept looking. She was just so happy, smiling. And that was when I signed up for school. The whole way through school, first 2 months of school, just very like this with me. And one day the financial aid lady, she was, I think, the assistant administrator or something that deals with the office, like here, like president stuff. And one day the financial aid lady, she had coughed and like a spirit popped out of her, and it was Tamar. And more things happened. I was praying to Lord Ganesha, bust open some doors and things. And she popped up and just followed me like Lord Ganesha, I'm about to bust this door open. Boom, grabbed the lady. And I think, 2 days prior, I think she was leaving her office, but she had got fired. Something had happened. And Tamar came up again. I'm like, why am I saying Tamar now? I'm saying Tracy. So when Lord Ganesha pulled the lady to me, or pulled Tamar to me, he was like, look, reach out Tamar. And I think I wrote her, like within seconds, she followed me back. And I'm like, oh my God, did you have that same experience I had on my side, to your side? That you saw like the spiritual realm, the angel, the Lord Ganesha, things like that. And she was like, yeah, and things like that. So it's just very easy because, again, they had spiritual advisors. Take that note, they had spiritual advisors and things like that, metaphysical people on their show. Double tap that screen. Thank y'all so much for the likes and love. But I'm bringing this up to ease in the conversation and the roughness of the age of Aquarius and the Aries energy. But, Tamar could be around the ages, but I love her. She is me. She's a version of me. That's why I digested quickly when that scenario was happening. Quick, Ganesha, bust them doors open. And I'm grateful. It's a very peaceful situation. But now, Tamar was revealing to me, like, she even down. I'm like, what's going on? Why she trying to cross me up? She came to me again, spiritually, like, hey, I'm about to help you in school. All this just quick stuff. And it was just the easy ride to school, very peaceful. Tumultuous with the tests and things like that, normal stuff. But it was just very easy, like you have a guardian angel. And I kept telling her, like, you my guardian angel, I'm so grateful for you, I'm so grateful. But it's like she flip-flops. So what this video is leading to, like, helping heal the collective with these celebrities and their egos. Like, I want y'all to back me up, pray for her, love on her. She's amazing, she's Mother Yemiya, she's a virgin of Yemiya. But the dissertation, like the rapper Azalea Banks, like a lot of Yemiyas, if they don't hear the best set side, the feminine side, honoring females, working females, Tamar is very rambunctious energies and stuff like that, being a Pisces and stuff like that. But I gotta look at what's her chart. But Tracy was Aries. And but it was just very peaceful. But Tracy kept saying, like, you gotta work on her, but I want you with them to get famous. It's just like this in my hands, like a high five. I want you with them to get famous. Just flew to me very easy. So grateful. But Tamar just recently told me something. That was last May. Same with Keisha Cole. Keisha followed me first, and then Tamar Braxton did. And that was for Keisha Couture. Love her as well. Amazing person. My eye right here says Keisha Cole. If y'all pray to Sun God Apollo, thank you, Apollo, he will help you see who people really are and who to go work with, who not to go work with, things like that. And if they're you, so I mean, if I get with Keisha Cole, she's meeting herself. That, I don't know, it's called a mirror soul, twin flame, something like that, all that. But it'd be very peaceful. And I think I saw her eyes. She's Durga, goddess Durga, and I had her statue as well. And but the ego. So Tamar was like, hey, I want you to take me out your bio and things like that. And ain't nothing wrong with that. That's upon their request. But and it's small. It's nothing big, y'all. It's small. But what we able to age Aquarius just digest it. This goes into her her personality of like, crossing up in the multi-personality disorder, things like that. And that all it is her triple goddess. Work with Lakshmi, Kali Ma, which is Oshun. Oshun is crazy and turned into Kali Ma to kill a demon and things like that. So work with Oshun, y'all. I love working with Oshun energy as well. But you want to get healed up and heal up that triple triple goddess thing, the multiple hands and stuff. But when you study metaphysics, you digest it easy and say, oh, okay, that's why I'm like this. That's why I have, I may seem crazy to other people, but heal it. Go get your Reiki, go get your Reiki, go get your Reiki done. Come see me, come get your healing done, okay? But where we at now with her and a couple others, like, no, she was like, take me out your bio, this. And it was, okay way, but I just felt like, work with me, communicate FaceTime. Let's really, talk more and get this booking done, some stuff, going. And I'm like, I just want to get out my chest to let everybody know. Not just her, just general. Just let everybody know, like, don't be quick to say, tell somebody stop. Have discernment, know how to use people. And that's conversation. That's not negative. Just, we have to talk. We have to have a conversation, So with that, I would say, okay, like, use the Kardashian formula. Like, they brought that up on her show before. Like, why the Kardashian have so much this, why don't treat us like the Kardashians? Not saying about the mess side. I don't got time for that. I was a dance coach. I'll shut it down. I had trophies. Remember that. I will shut it down. I'm not a win. I had Nike conjunct my Neptune. Pray to the God it's Nike. When you're trying to, grow and things like that, you have to check yourself. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You need good people, especially, people that are wise and loving and really want you to heal, Like, they have to know how to use clout. They gotta know how to use people. So instead of telling somebody, take this down, no, focus on you claiming your power. Like, you've been ripped down. Your solar plexus is like leaking. I feel like the confidence is not there. I wouldn't just sit and say, oh, take me out your bio. I'm one person. You a billionaire. Again, go back to watch my other videos of why they're billionaires. They're not millionaires. They're billionaires. And if she work with me, she'll become a trillionaire. Okay, Tracy backing her up. Y'all gotta be wise. You gotta be calm. Take your therapy, your meds, your vitamins, and things like that, and calm down. Okay. But it's time for a lot of people to like release their ego. Don't be quick to say, take this down, or come at anybody of like knocking them down. This age of quitters, they ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna fly. You're not gonna get nowhere. That's one. Two, use the person. Like, hey, let me use you for clout, or not say nothing. You one person to my billionaire status. You one person to my celebrity. Like, especially the reason why I like the church folk. If you work with me, you understand I do church magic. This is a new wave. I'm about to start a whole new twin flame collective thing going on, working with the muses. Work with the muses if you want your twin flame, okay? Book a session, I help you get yours or your divine counterpart, because twin flames is a mission lesson. You want a divine counterpart. So with that, right now, it's good to just say, not say nothing. Focus on healing that weakness. That's a weakness energy of like when you get famous, how Chloe used to be in, like, oh my God, they're attacking me, paparazzi, all that. No. Breathe, calm down, aromatherapy, and heal. Nobody's attacking you. Nobody trying to take you down. Nobody's attacking you. Nobody trying to take you down. Go deeper. What's going on with that person? The person just basically have the healing chakras and reclaim their power. Reclaim their power. Reclaim their power. Ain't nothing wrong with reclaiming your power, right? Right. Okay. So with that, that goes into the age of Aquarius for a lot of celebrities, even Odell Beckham Jr. His ego is fractured. Like, look at the vein. My poor baby Lord Jesus. Help him heal. Come on, Shango. And whoever else he is. Don't stick to the one-liner because, I'm getting bad. Some people in my spiritual community in Louisiana, like they get mad, like, I'm a better Shango than him, da-da-da. But he's one of them. So with that, you have to approach these celebrities with healing. You just can't keep, like, I want to work with you. I want to work with you. I want to work with you. This is this. You have to know how to heal and be graceful and be humble and be grateful for your position. And when you see, I can't wait to have my training class for these assistants and people that's trying to work with celebrities. When you see, they're down and out, they need healing, need a hug, or they need to take a spiritual bath. The signs you need to look at to help your celebrity, your boss, or your friend. I want to be, I like the friend approach. I'm very Aquarian. I have my Venus in Aquarius, conjunct Aphrodite, conjunct Hera, conjunct Urania, Aphrodite, conjunct Hercules. Okay, so I'm very, very hip with the goddess of love energy. That when you have a star point like that, that's the goddess in triple dose incarnate. So I'm dealing with the triple goddess of love energy that deals with astrology, astronomy, things like that. The stars, guys, real guys, the stars. As a hip, but the strong one. So that's why I mirror a lot of my twin flames, or a lot of all my down divine counterpart. I know I got a lot out there. The Aphrodite Hera point is real, y'all. I got a lot out there. So with that, a lot of them look like football players or athletes. I'm built like an athlete, One time I told them, like, this weight ain't nothing. I could lose it quick, I got my secret techniques. Mean Girls 3 coming soon. But you want to not keep saying, like, attack a person, or the energy. If it's not attacking, just like, oh, why the person's just so defensive. You want to approach things in a healing-based tone, a healing way, and things like that. So to Tamar and all the others, no one's attacking you. No one is using you in a bad way. You can't control people. You can't control the situation. All you can do is control yourself and heal or manipulate the energy. That's when we get into energy manipulation. The metaphysics of that, and which energy and goddess energy deal with conjuring, and how we transform and go from which the goddess or God energy. You create a product. Real witches not gonna create a product. They're not gonna create a product. God's goddesses, saints, lawals, archangels most likely will create a product for you to sell. They feel empowered, Power Ranger. They feel empowered to sell something or a part of them to you. If you go on my website, you see everything I sell. You're like, okay, Oshun, I got love, we got money drawn, we got protection, sprays and things going, we got healing oils, things like that. We got sages, we got a lot of things that deal with the four, like me. Love, money, healing, and protection, So with that, right now I'm just letting everybody know, like, breathe, calm down. When you have a fan or you have somebody, they may have you in your bio, things like that. Don't take it to heart. Don't say anything about that. Control yourself. Have self-control. Reclaim your power. And how can I say it? If they don't have a gun to your head and killing you, you shouldn't be alarmed like that. Y'all know Tamar's behavior, her past, and she's healing beautifully. I want her to start calling out, like, my girl Solange. Bless Solange. This is her moment. Beyonce supposed to be in school, focusing on her Tiger stuff. That's another conversation. But this her moments, or Larson and Hathaway. Go watch the video. A couple of them supposed to be Odell, and Our Connection, things like that. Supposed to take over the collective and stuff like that. But their mental health is so horrible, y'all. I love Tamar, and again, how she came. Go back to the beginning of the video. How they came very graceful, school support. I graduated college last year, so okay. But that's why I'm doing this video to let others know about, and Tamar know, that, control, heal. You can't control people or the situations all the time, or you can't, condemn people, or if a person feels slighted a little bit with that tone, heal it. Let's fix it. And let's make it a conversation so you can win in the age of Aquarius. Okay, that's what this video about, and I'm going to wrap that up with Tamar. But I just want to let y'all know, don't be quick, when you're working with celebrities, to come at them or block them out. I'm working on my past. I'd be quick. I had Mars trying Pluto. I'd be quick to cut you down again. That's why I lead into coaching and trophies and stuff like that. So with that, and beauty competition and stuff like that. So with that, you want to approach things, or when you're working with a celebrity, or you trying to become one, marketing, trying to become one, don't be quick to get alarmed if people have you in their bio, people saying slurs or people saying things. Watch the video where I talked about Ice Spice. You just had a fight with somebody, the girl slapped the hell out you, Heal, come see me, I talked to her, she me, I think her eyes said Cedric Brown as well. Come see me, because I thank God for Apollo, Lord Jesus, making my life so easier. Come see me, I wrote her, she came, and things like that. Beautiful, I love her so much. Heal, but take this opportunity to win. Again, Kardashian formula, not the mess. Mama Chris, good or bad publicity is always good. Work it in your favor. Okay, that's the connotation I'm trying to get the same on all the other ones. Work that publicity in your favor. Through the pain, through the trauma. Mama Chris is a triple Scorpio over there in that family full of Scorpios. Take the pain, heal, and make beautiful billions of dollars off of it. That's a tree in our family, not a billionaire tree in our family, okay? Billions, okay? Big money. And you go watch the video what I mean by the value now that we in age of Aquarius, okay? But that sums it up. We're going to get off that subject and go to other things. So if you have a comment, y'all, please let me know. I'm reading it live right now. What topics y'all want to talk about dealing with the ego death and how to rectify situations when you are dealing with, could be narcissistic, multi-personality disorders, or people that want to control situations in a heavy handed way, okay? Let me see what else I could talk about. The ego death and what, okay, the ego death can feel like the world is against you. You're losing grasp over the world, like you at sea. A good movie to watch, go watch, I think it's Life of Pi or something like that, that you just lost that sea and you have to, and it's just beautiful. It's scary for the part when he's just sitting there with the tiger in the boat, and you have to, what I took from it, you have to heal and be, when I say heal, I mean like peaceful, like quiet. It's very scary when you're in the ocean. It's very scary when you're in deep waters. It's very scary when you're alone by yourself in that tide, right? It's very scary, okay? So I want all y'all to, of course, book with me and take my sessions and, get a grasp, a strong tight hold over your life. Okay, 3 of them. Boo, 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 boo. Get all of it back. Okay, you deserve it. But we do have moments like Saturn went in Pisces and destroyed the spiritual community. So much came up, and I love him. So grateful for Odell. So grateful for the opportunity that came about. So grateful for the clout I have now. That I am a powerful marketing guru. Cardi B, she using me. She's praying to me. A couple other have me on their altars. They're praying to me, use me for inspiration. I love it. I'm so grateful. But the downside is the mental heavy has with communication. Mercury in the 12th house. Praying for him. I love him dearly. I'm so grateful for him. I love my Shangy Poo. But people can be very mean. He's very scared. Sensitive like a mother Pisces moon. Grand water trine. Sun, moon, I think it's something else. And Mars. Very, very sensitive. And it's just the world, the egos, and people fears. They don't want to talk things out. They even want to journal. That's why I love about Keisha Cole. Like, she started out journaling and filming herself journaling. That's nothing. Age Aquarius, film, fans, film, everything. Y'all, I'm gonna make a part 2. I'm gonna cut this out. We're gonna come back on live, but make sure y'all are. Thank you for sharing. Thank y'all for coming in. Make sure y'all are, filming everything, and it may feel like a detachment of filming, but power back to the people. Like, if I work with you, my marketing stuff, I'm gonna train you up and let you know, like, hey, one of the things you have to do, you have to have a link tree, you have to have your personal website, you have to have a PO box, you have to have that outlet where fans can send you things. When you get that in the mail once a week or once a month, all your assistants do, like, hey, just say, Odell, hey, we got, we filming everything, hey, y'all, we got the packages, thank y'all so much. And then picking y'all fans of the week, fans of the month, giving them awards, go to the trophy. So it ain't nothing to get a medallion, ain't nothing to get a trophy. That's like $25. Show appreciation to your fans, your staff. I can't wait to start assistant training camp and stuff like that. My new studios. I'm praying that Candy and a couple other celebs come through with this sponsorship and these jobs. Again, I'm all about stimulating the economy. And there's nothing when I pick up clientele, like, are you open to stimulating the economy? I'm big on, of course, making multiple streams of income and helping people attain great wealth, but also healing for you. You have to heal. Today, I feel drained. You may feel drained today. Let's get a Smoothie King. Let's get a Smoothie King brand deal. Ain't nothing wrong. You're a celebrity, right? Let's use your clout. Don't tell me about taking something down. Don't tell me about nothing. Let's use your clout. You still, as long as your Instagram, as long as your stuff look good, focus on that. Don't focus on, all the other stuff. Especially now, it's different if I come close into their camp, things like that. You want a certain look. But that's even still, calm it down as long as you good and you voice that opinion. Like, especially you make a video and let people know, like, hey, I'm me. Is that alone? I'm not that person. I can't control that person. That person may get angry on the road, have a wreck, kill somebody, do all this dark stuff, but they still a great employee. You see what I'm saying? So much you can control. You can't control everything, And I don't mind, adjusting things. I don't mind transformation. Oh yeah, energy. But calm the energies down, breathe. Certain things you just can't control. Okay. Some other things you of course you can. There's ways around things, but don't sell yourself short, especially dealing with the church or your fans. We want to focus on the execs. Those the ones you want your sweetener jars for. Those the ones you want your spiritual advisors, what you want, and blessing and things like that. Send those songwriters, send those producers, send those showrunners, send them, some edible arrangements, send them some flowers, make a video, say I love you so much, like I did for today, Mariah Carey assistants. I'm so grateful. When the job lands, I'm gonna bless you out with awards, some flowers and things like that. Thank you so much for getting that message to her. Thank you so much for blessing my career. She may say yes. Thank you so much for doing that for me. Mariah Carey assistants. I'm so grateful. Mariah Carey, her eyes says Cedric Brown Archangel. So any version of Cedric Brown out there, she's our archangel, y'all. She's an also Mariah Carey lifts her up. She is here to help us. Okay, her eyes says Cedric Brown archangel. Thank you, Sun God Apollo, for the clarity powers. But yeah, it's beautiful when you work with the gods and goddesses. They're sensitive as well. Don't go rambunctious. Don't go crazy. They're very sensitive, So. But yeah, the marketing power I have, the marketing strategies, like I said, I graduated straight out of high school. You heard the program DECA. Go watch the other videos. I won't talk too long about that, but I'm trained to go. I'm trying to look at you, coach. Like I told his mom as well, like, look, I ain't all about relationships now, the twin flame and stuff like that. You cute, but you got a lot of, issues, stuff like that. I love fitness. I told him, I said, look, I may be big, Mama Heather. I may be big. Look, I call her. I love playing with older people. I love the parents. I love the parents. Again, background dance coach for years. Coaching fitness guy. I'm a fitness guy. I love looking good. I love being in the sun with my dog on plastic wraps on. Me and Girls 3 coming soon. Plastics. Like Lizzo had. You saw she using my place. She me as well. How I say Cedric Brown. If she steal any of my stuff without paying me my money, I'm gonna get you, Lizzo. You want the Mean Girls look? You gonna pay me for my plastic wraps. That is a secret. Nobody else is doing it. Give me my money. I love you, Lizzo. Y'all pray up, keep Lizzo, all the artists, all the people in your prayers, y'all. Lift them up, Lord Jesus. The energies is tough. But my marketing power is lethal. My marketing mind is lethal. Like, I will come in and heal your business, your brand up. I will come in and heal your business and brand up. I will come in and heal your business and brand up. Take the coaching, especially all these NFL players and sports athletes and stuff like that. I'm like, why you can't take my abuse a little bit? I'm the coach. Get up at 6 a.m. Come on, let's get the assistants. If you're tired, hire the assistants. Stop being lazy. Pick the right people. I'm here now. Let's get it going. If I'm not, I got other clientele. Come on, get up. Pick these. Let's build and get the foundation built for your strong fan base. Because your money is your fans. Your money is your fans. Like, he got Sun and Pluto and stuff in the 11th house. He got powerful fans. Your son, in all that is your wealth. Cultivate it, breathe, calm down, heal your ego for that great wealth, right? Or you're not going to win Angel Aquarius. You're about to see a lot of people fall. It's about to get very quiet enough. Media is about to get very rambunctious for the real winners. Like, look how, just watch Zara Larson. That's the perfect example. Anne Hathaway, what she did for all the fashion guys and goddesses out there. We praying for Solange. We need her on tour. We need her with good new sounds and touring right now. Beyonce, school. I had a vision with her when she came to me. I said, look, Beyonce, you need to be marketing my secret. Kardashian formula. Go work at Target on the low. I saw her at Target. She might be over Target. Go work at Target for a year. Relax. Take it off. Take a beat. Train yourself, learn, shake hands with the people, become a people person like what mama just did. Get in the people's face, get their karma. We want karma. We want karma. That's the key I'm trying to get you to. I'm not just saying do something. I want you with that karma. Do you not know your soul will be healed up after that? I coach, yeah, when you're working out, what they say, to build the muscle, you got to break the muscle down. To build the muscle, you have to break the muscle down. Listen to coach. To build the muscle, you have to break the person down. Take it. Get the money. Get the long money. Stop being weak. You want to boss people around. Stop being weak. If I say we have to go on live once a week, if you tired, we about to get the assistant. They about to know, your fans about to know, hey, I love you. Take your protein shake, Smoothie King brand deal. What is Mocha brand deal? All these, come on, Whole Foods brand deal. About to go fight for it. And that's another conversation. I'll make a move about that. Contracts. Make sure you include in those contracts that, hey, my stuff is mine. Oh, Lord Jesus, I'm opening up. Make sure you're fighting for that you can use boxes and get boxes of merch and be able to use those products on your personal website and be able to, in this the income, be able to use a lot of it in your contract and say, hey, I want to fight for a 2 to 3 year contract. Get all that, get discounts and, boxes of, what's the word? Food, but no, loyalty stuff, free goodies and stuff like that. And be able to put it, or if you want to buy some stuff, get it, discounted off, from the brand deal. And put it on your personal website. When you got an event, like say Keisha Cole premiered her tour last year, I'd say, girl, look, come on with the brand deal. Come with the brand deal. Come with the brand deal. Pick one. Let's go. We need a hotel brand deal. You're traveling, the athletes, y'all need a hotel brand deal. I will help you get the hotel brand deal. The spiritual stuff I do, everybody not want to be spiritual like Tim. I want to keep it quiet. All that. That's fine, but let me do it. I'll do it for you to know where we need to go, where we get the good karmas. Write it down. You want the good karmas. You want the good karmas. You want the good karma. Why is it going to have power? When I die, I won't be reincarnated or wherever I go next to say, boom, you did it. You're a powerful soul. How children say, that baby, you look like you've been here before, baby. That's an old soul in that child. I want them to say that. I'm coming back powerful. Okay? But you want your personal website. You want the brand deal contract to say, I'm able to use these products on my website. It shouldn't be an issue. Fight for it and hire me. Hire your spiritual advisors. I'm blessing all the spiritual advisors. Get your jobs back. Make sure, you sweeten the jars, you sweeten the candles, things like that on the people and their, on the execs of the contracts. Again, think general. I'm coach. You're not likable, 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 you're not likable. Let's get you in that foundation of likability. Go to that contract. Beauty up, perfume, cologne. Oh, I smell so good. Hey, you guys, I'm 30 minutes early for the meeting for the brand deal, Target brand deal or Walmart or a Coach brand deal. I'm over Coach. Want a brand deal? I'll get you one. Come book. We'll fight for it. I know when you work your spiritual advisors, especially if they know branding and astrology stuff, I can say, hey, let me go pray. I'll let you know I'm over Coach, Target, Gatorade. Come on, players. I'm over Gatorade. Soon as I'm trying to get Isaiah Watch, I think Rogers, a couple others. Your book, I'm going to help you get Gatorade branded. None of y'all got no brand deal with Powerade Gatorade. It'd be like when a person say I'm over it, meaning like if we fight for a contract, especially me, I know contracts. I know what to say and put in them. I'd let you know, like, hey, don't fight for one contract. They give, when they deal brand deals, the old one commercial. Look what Sweetie, all them brand deals and where she at. One commercial, one this, one that. No. Fight. Come hire your spiritual advisors. You need backup. Let's go get 2 of them. 2 spiritual advisors. I need my road opener rituals. I need my road opener count. I need my road opener all. Get my spiritual bath. Cleanse me. Let me take a spiritual bath before I go to this meeting. I want this contract in my favor. Why? We know what to do now. We're fighting for wealth. We're fighting for long money. We're fighting for long money. Okay. Understand, digest that. Coach talking to you. Some players. I wish they would say anything about LGBT plus or anything with the footballs. I'm gonna get that reason all the other war guys. Don't play with me. You want long money. The beating these doggone women and shit. My twin flame, I don't care if he is a couple athletes and stuff. Like, I'm not about to mess up your career. Not me. I'm a coach. I'm over the team. Remember, I own certain things. Remember, I'm over Target. I'm over Bart's Cold Drinks. You come on, a couple brand deals. I know some book. Shoot, you know how many parties I gotta have? Come on, I just have visions already. Come on, back in that truck. My auntie loved the strawberry cream soda? The strawberry cream. Oh, when I found out 3 months last year, I said, "Oh my God, wait till I book. Wait till I was like, come on, Kishko, come on, not Hillary, oh Jesus, Hillary Duff, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, my God, girl, you on tour? Come on, come on, come on, like get with it. I want these brand deals. I want to surprise my auntie. So my auntie, I love my auntie so much. She's so nice to me. She always have my back. I want that. Oh, I want that truck to buy. I say, look, auntie, look what I got you. I got you some cases, boxes of motherfucking cream soda cold drinks. She love them, y'all. I love my auntie so much. But fight for that and see what I'm saying. You know, I'll be able to put all it on my website. You know, your websites and stuff like that, and resell some of the products. Fight for that contract, okay? And you know, you want the incentives to be sweet and make sure whoever over these contracts at those firms and stuff, at the brand labels and stuff like that, at the, you know, the execs and stuff, you know, they like you. They be sweet to you, right? Make sense? If not, comment. Let's talk about it. Make a discussion. But you know, now we got it on our website. We fought for a good contract. We got it on our website. Now say he have game like Odell, we have games coming up. Okay. We have say we're gonna throw a couple parties, you know, to get the energy morale with the fans and stuff like that. Build up you couple warehouses like your hub and stuff like your community centers and stuff like that at like 5 different states. You know, I'm gonna structure you real good how to grow your fan base in a healthy way, easy way, beautiful way. Five locations, 5 different states. Help in those states will help you get a likability points in those states, in those markets. South, north, west, all those, you know, you need those markets to like you so you can grow your stuff organically. I love the word organic. I'm very organic. I'm very holistic, organic stuff, okay? That's that. So we build up your fan base. So we got that down. We fought for a good contract. Fan base is separate. We've got the good contract. They approve. Y'all able to use the products on your personal website. You're able to grow your business and brand by dropping those 30% off, those 50 up to 60% off coupons. Okay, right? Makes sense. So you gaining what? Of course, extra money, but you also gain awareness. Like, why this person always dropping these coupons and code? You know, like, you know, the Cowboys, when you sign up to these places, you know, weekly code, you know, different places like, oh, this week you got 20% off, 30% off, 40% off, you know, 60. Sell out. You're likable, right? Go get another contract. Go get another brand deal. Get your money. Somebody look on their website or my email. Oh my God, we got 60% off, especially the paying fans. Now that's another line of income. Come on, follow me. You got the brand, you got your website going, your income, and then your fan base, private websites and stuff income, and they paying $5.99 all the way up to $100 a month or something like that, and they get that discount. They always gonna have like 40-60% off if they join your private club, and you know the other ones get, you know, sometimes up to 50% off codes and stuff like that. But they always have that code, like 60% off, 60% off, because you signed up. You're loyal to me, be loyal to me. And then we giving them awards, we giving them accolades, we getting them backstage passes or premiere passes or event passes for paying you monthly. Another check, website check, brand deal check. I just gave you 3 checks. Book. Pussy. Fuck. I'm there. I'm opening up. I'm there. I just gave you 3 checks again. Okay, now let's sum that up. So I just gave you 3 checks. So if your fan base is built right by Sid the Money Astrologer, right? So say your fan base is built, we building it up. So we have 1 check right here. So 1 check is the fan base check. One of the fan base checks, because when you do parades, that's another fan base check. So the website fan base check, and then the parade guide fan base check. So you got to know fan base, the fan base website check, and then the parade guide check, the parade fan base check. Okay. So saying they're paying monthly. Say you have your fans paying monthly with a calculator. I'm at 5%. Okay. Say they pay it monthly. Say they pay you, just say $25 a month. Say they pick that tier. We're just saying $25 a month. A month. And then you have, just say how he got over 1 million fans. Just say you have 1 million people. So we got to go there. Just say 1 million people. 1 million people. Or let's be reasonable. Just say half a million. Say 500,000. Some of y'all not that likable. 500,000. And that's where we go. We got to heal you up to be likable. Write that down. I have to heal you up to be likable. That's another tier of stuff we got to focus on. So we got to be, I'm writing down, healing to be liked. So your fans can buy into you. Buy into you. Right? Okay. Buy into you, meaning they have to consume you. Are you consumable? That's another question. You know, are you consumable? If you don't want to take my training camps, if you that difficult when I meet the person, I let them know, okay, well, this is not gonna work out. You rejecting all my stuff. Give me 6 months of working with you, 6 months to a year working with you, and let me groom you, coach you, get you together, right? I have awards, I have a resume, I'm one of the top picks, right? Right, okay. So are you likable? Are you consumable by your fans? Okay, because you could have fans like again, going back to Sweden, a couple other artists. They have all these millions of fans. They said, why you only sold 500 copies a week? You know, your first drop. You know, like your drop. Like why you like some of these artists only do. Like, I think it was she dropped a mixtape and she only like got 500 sales or something low. Like all these artists is getting low sales. Like how you don't have no fans. So with that, you have to build a foundation of fan base. Okay, so with the website, so we got them paying so $25 times 500,000 fans for all those that say they have over 1 million followers, right? Y'all worry about the churches and other places. Okay, come on, money. Come on, money. I'm just saying. Just come on, money. 500,000 times $25. Okay. And how you want to do? We could do this for a month. So say for 1 month, you have 500. We can say a month or a year. Let's see. I could say, let's see, for a 1 month, just 1 month, you have 500,000 fans, people, or just people sign up for your fan base stuff, your fan base website to know your private stuff, you know, your fan base stuff. And that would equal 1 million. Let me see. 1.2 million. 1.2 million just off that, off $25. Right? $1.2 million. Okay? And that's just that 1 month. Say we do that times 12. If you're able to hold that, get your spiritual advisors, keep the roads open, paying for road opener magic, things like that. Say you're able to hold that. Can you? You might not be likable. You might not be You might be likable at the moment, but are you consumable? Can I consume you monthly? Are you delicious? Are you sweet? Do you taste like Oshun's honey? Do you taste like, oh my God, Chef already? Can I? Ooh, I just love that person so much. Oh, you're just so sweet. Just, ooh, I want to buy everything. Right? No, never. Y'all not bopping like that. This age of Aquarius. Time to evolve. Evolution Aquarius. Get more likable. Pop, 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 pop. Electricity, remember? Are you on? Uh-oh. On. Oh, come on, right? So, 1.2 million. There's one check. Remember I was telling you 3, 4, 5 checks. $1.2 million times 12 months of hard work for the fans to be locked in monthly residual, monthly. That is 1, 2, 3. $150 million just off your fans paying $25 a month. You're not going to tell me y'all have issues being broke. That is a billionaire status. That means you that liked. You drop a product, you going to sell the fuck out. You drop a product, write this down. You drop a product 4 times a year or premiere movies 4 times a year. Drop a label or drop an album, a movie, and touring and things like that. And you dropping stuff. Ain't no way you're not making no money. But do you have the personal fan base built? They do not. A lot of these celebrities do not know how to build their fan bases. Their attitudes, their egos are so bad, right? You're tired, I'm drained, I'm this, I'm that, I can't create, I'm this, I'm that, I can't create, right? Heal. Keyword heal. Find your healers. I'm a Reiki master. Book me. I will heal you up. I look good, right? I will heal you up. I will heal you up. I have my resume. I will heal you up, okay? I just graduated college. I've been having my Reiki licenses and masters and all that stuff for a couple years now. I'm just opening it up. I was very private. 12 houser. That's why I'm a 12 houser, okay? Stepping out. So that's $150 million just off this one check, just off the fans being loyal and liked and locked in monthly to you. Can you hold it? Can you stay there? Can you be consumable that much monthly? Not a lie, y'all. Not a lot. You come on, focus. This age of Aquarius. I'm coach. Get likable. Pay your spiritual advisors. Get 2 of them, not just 1, 2 to 3. You're gonna need it. You need backup. And they need backup. Sometimes the spiritual advisors be tired. They need backup. Get your facilities, get your warehouses. This is mine. Copyrighted by spirit. I see any of y'all steal my stuff. Wipe you out. You better pay homage. Respect. All right. My high powers, my guides and goddesses don't play that. Okay. So that's one check for the website of them being loyal, monthly signing up. Membership. That's membership. Okay. Next check, parades. The secret private, you gotta be like inducted in. They're very tight. The parade guys don't play that. Okay, I have an altar to Dionysus, best set, a couple of them right now. Okay, so this is the parade guide stuff. So parade season is not just Mardi Gras or homecoming parade, stuff like that. Like homecoming's the fall, right? Mardi Gras is the spring, February, stuff like that. So with that, parade season, especially for me, when you work with me, I try to do back to school parades and stuff like that to grow your fan base and grow and honor the fall season guys, stuff like that. And then in the summer, give them free goodie bags of school supplies and stuff like that. Bless the school guides to make sure the kids passing in whatever they need with their tutoring and stuff like that. And that's another humanitarian checks and awards I do for my clientele. When I see them committed to their humanitarian work, I bless them with award ceremonies and things like that, to bless them with the humanitarian badge. That's beautiful in the spirit realm. I saw one customer's like, look, they say, let's smoke some, and they say, look what your award did. They say, I'm glowing now. And I said, oh shit, oh yeah, it's glowing. Oh Lord Jesus, the glow. So with that, let's glow, okay? And ain't nothing wrong with glowing, right? Ain't nothing wrong with glowing, right? Okay, then. So the parade book, okay. So say it's limited. It's a lot. Parades go quick. It's a lot going on. Fools, parties, stuff like that. That's another check. Invite them to a party. I'm giving you, I did not say 5. I said 3 at first. Now we're going to 4 to 5 checks. Party for parades. Make them pay for that. Say we charge each fan $200. It's $200 or whatever, but that's just a synopsis to come to the party. Times, just say you have the limitation is 200 people. Just say 200 people for that day. We could we can do 5 parades and do that 5 times. It's money. We're gonna do it. So say we do the parade party. Okay. So we're going to do $200 times 200 people. That's $40,000 in that night. Just off them entering the parade. Entering the party. So that's $40,000 just for that party. Say you do that 4 times, I say 5, but 4 times their year in parade season. 4 parade parties, okay? So $40,000 times 4. That is $160,000 you got from that check, from that line of income, okay? So that's that line of income, okay? That's their line of income, right? Okay. So now we get into the parade fan base. Inviting the fans on the parade route, on the float, with you. So say we only can do, because it's limited, there's a lot going on, police, a lot moving quick, line up, meeting the deadlines and stuff like that. So I would say, let's do maybe 100 people, 100 fans. And this is scary. These need to be expensive. I would say at least $3,000 to $5,000 per person to get up there with you. This is law fan base stuff, okay? So say you do pick, just say 100 people times, just say $3,000. That's minimum, like, that's real small. Times, we estimating. So let's do 100 people, 100 times 3,000. Lord Jesus, I'm giving these people my secrets. God. I'm opening it up. I'm 12th houser. I'm opening it up. Okay. So just that moment. Oh, shit. No, not 1,000 people. 100 people. 100 people. 3,000. Okay. 3,000. Okay. That's $300,000 for that one event. One parade route you just made. Okay. Okay, that's $300,000. Okay, now mind you, you're tired. We just did a parade. Now we're doing a party. Hey, I might not come to a party, but my likeness will be there. My assistants be there. Pay your assistants. They'll be there. My cousins, stuff like that. I'm tired. I'm going to get my Smoothie King brandy. I'm going to drink my Smoothie King brandy. I'm tired. Hotel brandy. I'm going to the hotel. Yeah, I'm tired. See what I just gave you? Hotel brandy, Smoothie King brandy. Another check, another check. I just said 3. We went to 5. We went to 4, 5. Now we at 6. Hotel brand deal. Smoothie King brand, a health brand deal. Then we have that's a check. Parade party check. Parade float check. And then we have the loyal fan base membership check. That's 5 checks in 1 year just off cultivating your fan bases. Okay? That's cultivating your fan bases. Okay? Now remember, you need your healers. Write it down. You need your healers. Of course, your general doctors, but your holistic doctors, your Reiki healers and things like that, your massages and things like that, okay? So now you have made, okay, now let's say we do that 4 times as well. Say we do 4 parades that season. Why you tired, bro? You're tired. Say we do 4 parades. So 300,000 times, remember I'm coach. Getting you together. 300,000 times 4. That is another check, 1.2 million. 1.2 million again. Okay. 1.2 million. Okay. So we got a couple checks. I ain't including the hotel brand deal, Smoothie King brand deal. That money, that's different. Okay. But we're going to include the ones we just logistically, physically were down. I'm not delusional. Go pray for your twin flame. You don't do the delusion. I'm real. Okay. So we have 1.2 million. 2, 3. That's a million. Yeah, okay. I think that was 120 million. Let me go back to that. Let's see. 4 times 300,000. Okay, yeah, it's 1.2 million. Okay, times 4. Okay. Times 4 for the year. That is 4.8 million. That's that check. So I just help you get and organize and foundate. Hire me. Okay. For your marketing, your fan base foundation, your marketing team and things like that, and to build up your branding. Okay. Branding manager, branding advisor. Okay. So now you have a check for 4.8 million plus 150 million. And that's the membership. That's the membership that's been loyal to you. Again, you got that money. You got to be good back to them. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second, giving back. how that looks, what we need to do to give back, says so I could be likable. What we need to do to get back, right? You just made a lot of money, okay? So we're gonna add that. So 150 million. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Excuse me. Plus 160,000 for the parties. That is total. Let's see, 1, 5, 4, 9, 6, 0, 0, 0, 0. That is $154 million we just made this year. Okay? And that's all that added up together. That we just ordered that together, okay? So with that, we just gave you 1 check, 2 check, 3. And then your brand, you need a hotel brand deal, your health brand deal, Whole Foods, Smoothie King, your other brand deals you need to fight for. And you can cap it at that. You don't got to do too much, different things, just because it's a lot. That's a lot of money. You get tired, right? Being the breadwinner, that's a lot. But that's 154 million we just made you this in 1 year, okay? You have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. You have to heal. You have to get things together for self, your meditations, your healing, your health, your vitamins and things like that, okay? And your therapies, okay? But that is a synopsis of what I do for my clientele, okay? So book with me, okay? Please, I really want to show you what I could do for your brands. I want to show you what I could do for your families, your household, your history, your legacy, your soul. Like I want to help you feed your soul on so many levels. You feel like, say, you just my goddess, the age of Aquarius, my goddess, my archangel, so that's my goal. That's my mission. That's my passion. I love it. I love it. I love it. OEI Energy, the marketplace. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that's 154 million just from those synopsises. Now we add in the brand deals. We add in, say, your other job, because this is like passive. Some of it is like passive income, especially if you build up your cousins, your uncles and stuff like that. If they show for the parades and they pass out those goodie bags. So like giving back. So say we do the parade, they paid at just say 3,000 to 5,000. We would do a brand deal with Samsung, Mac, or an iPhone or something like that. For the first timers, give them some technology. I have a phone, laptop, something, iPad, something that say, hey, I love you. Take pictures, take pictures. You do this for more than astrology, more than 2 years, especially 7. You locking in fate to have a good Uranus next lifetime. A good electricity power, pow, 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 pow. Like I'm able to give you light. You just gave them light, electricity. So now you're winning Age of Aquarius. Why? You just gave them light. You're now more likable. Okay, so I want y'all to digest that Virgo word, digestion, second brain of the body, digest it, okay? Digest this great wealth, digest this healing tone, this healing frequency, digest it, okay? I love y'all so much, okay? So, 1%. So those are some of the things I do with helping clients build their brand. So now we have to pay for, okay, the phones, say the technology, the tech. And then we have to get into, your warehouses, your merch factories, And then we have to get into your beauty stuff. Like you need beauty brand deals, like fashion stuff. say Lysol, Dawn. You know, you want your household products as well. So like we could do deals with them, like your cousins and stuff, like do a brand deal and just say sponsored by, you know, or you just produce some of those commercials and put some of your cousins to work and get them extra checks and stuff like that, or your family, your siblings, things like that. And give them those job opportunities and stuff like that. And that's more karma as well, that you're able to bless your family with good paying money as well. As I mean, you might have, like I got Moon conjunct Jupiter, different things like that, or Moon touching Pluto, very powerful placements in helping people with jobs and good fortune and stuff like that. Or especially with healing and the healing modalities, Fortuna in say like Aries, or Fortuna in Libra, or Fortuna in Scorpio. Like I got the goddess Fortuna in Scorpio. Okay. It's a lot. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, it's beautiful when you get into the metaphysics sides of the healing, the soul. Okay. Okay, now the pages died. The pages died. So your beauty stuff, your fashions, the look, the likability, things like that. And then your food things, your gift cards, your food gift cards, gas gift cards. So you giving like food gift, it's safe. That's better. Gift cards, preloaded gift cards. $25, $10, $100, whatever you decide, whatever the budget is, what we got, what we working with. So you have that karma of making sure people show up to work. So now they're gonna look up to you like a real powerful being. We don't put titles on labels and stuff like that, but like a God, goddess, power, high level, archangel, things like that, to let the people know, like, hey, you know, this person, this soul was able to create. We have to create this wealth, create these channels of support for these people, that they have gas and food for work. They have gas and food to support themselves and their family, right? So that's the goal. We're working with Said, the money astrologer. I'm changing my name. I got Said, the MMM man, or Said, the man, money, magic, and marketing. Okay, money, magic, and marketing. And then the wrong with magic with a K. I don't do no tricks. This is real results. Okay, real results. Shout out to Mama Lala, real results proven. Okay. But yeah, power back to the people, lifting the people up. This is a great time to get with your career. Watch my other videos. I'm coming out the closet. I'm letting all y'all know what's up. This how you do it. This what it is. This what it ain't. This how I look. Master that Venus flow, that Mercury flow, that Mars flow, that Pluto flow, that Neptune flow. Okay. This is the time for you to gain your power, gain your wealth. You know, Aquarius is the house of gains, the sign of gaining. It's LGBTQ plus due to Zeus blessing the zodiac sign, the symbol, the water bearer. He's an LGBTQ plus person. Zeus is the king of the gods, lover, gay lover. Okay, so again, the LGBT people are up. So honor the LGBTQ plus people. If not, it's going to be very, very bad. No cultural appropriation, none of the appropriation. I'm not getting these people their money, gains, their money, their time, and their accolades. Zeus in front of his own wife. But that's a tough story. I had to digest it a couple years ago. I said, oh, what? When I started studying astrology. Did that in front of his own wife. You know, that she was assistant, so, you know, Harry and all that, but still, his wife, that he put this LGBT plus his gay lover up on that pedestal in front of her face. I don't like that, you know, stuff like that. So, but he did it, but, you know, that's what this means, is Age of Aquarius mean. Why it's there. I can't control it, you know, unless we get the money, we change some stuff around, right? Okay. But, yeah, so that's where we at right now. Any other questions? I don't see nobody, everybody liking this and other stuff. But that's where we at right now. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this opportunity to go ahead and talk about my marketing power, my marketing expertise, my marketing passion, my branding passion. Okay, I love you all, and I can't wait to showcase my clientele. But again, thank you, Odell, for the good clout, the support, the winnings, the Super Bowls, and things like that. Thank you all so much.